Hi, I'm Mike Harley, West Coast editor for Autoblog. I'm here at the 2014 North American International Auto Show, standing in BMW's booth. Last year, the automaker spent a lot of time talking about its energy-efficient products. We heard about the i3 and the i8. But this year, BMW's kicked off 2014 with a whole slew of performance stuff that'll really get the enthusiasts speaking. We've got a brand new car, the M3, the M4, and the M235i. Let's take a closer look at the M3 and M4.
The big story with the new M3 and M4. Now, virtually identical. The biggest difference is towards the rear of the car, beside the fact that one has two more doors than the other. If you look at the trunk lid of the M4, it has this sort of profile, contoured continuation of the lines on the roof onto the trunk lid, and the material, it uses a carbon fiber reinforced plastic. To me, the real big story is the fact that the M3 dropped weight from one generation to another. This is the first M car that does lose weight from one generation to the other. 180 pounds, and really the array of lightweight measures that went into this car is so extensive. There's the things you see, typically the carbon fiber roof, that's an obvious one, but also in many places where you can't see. And this is due in part to an extensive use of exotic material wherever possible and wherever relevant. So for instance, the front fenders of the car, the hood are all aluminum construction. The roof of the car is carbon fiber reinforced plastic. We had that already on the coupe of the previous generation, but that's the first time we get this on the sedan as well. The strut tower under the hood is made of carbon fiber. The drive shaft has no center bearing. It's just this one-piece carbon fiber drive shaft that helps reduce rotating masses and at the same time provides a faster throttle response. So that's not where you'd expect to shed some weight, but that really gives you an idea of the attention to detail that went into making sure that this car drops a maximum of weight. The new engine is definitely a very important milestone for us. The decision to go for an inline six-cylinder instead of a V8 in this generation is based on a couple of facts. BMW is known for inline six cylinders. It is an architecture that is natural to us. So there's no harm in going back to this architecture, definitely. And then adding a turbocharged setup on top of that allows us to get more torque at lower revs and really sort of maximize this dual personality that M3s have always had in the past of being right at home on the track and right at home in everyday use. It's a 3-liter engine with M twin power turbo, so in that case it stands for direct injection, a Valvetronic but adjusted for higher RPMs, double Vanos, and turbocharger. But the turbo setup of this car is very different than the one that we know, for instance, on the 35i variant of the 3 Series or 4 Series, because it's two monoscroll turbochargers on this car versus one single twin-scroll turbocharger on the 3 Series and 4 Series regular models. The car climbs as high up as 7,600 RPM. Incidentally, that was the same red line as the 6-cylinder naturally aspirated engine in the M Coupe at the end of the 1990s. So really high red line for a turbocharged engine. And the torque is up by 38% versus the outgoing V8 at 406 pound-feet. So that's a tremendous achievement. The car will launch as standard with a 6-speed manual unit, which is brand new. It actually sheds 26 pounds compared to the previous generation, the one that was offered on the V8. And it features for the first time on the M3 and M4 a rev match functionality. A little blip of the throttle when you downshift. That can also be disabled when you enter the Sport Plus mode of the car if you like to do your hill and towing by yourself. Expect very similar performance between the two. The 0 to 60 of the car is 4.1 seconds with the 6-speed manual, and we actually get to sub 4-second times with a dual clutch transmission, 3.9 seconds on both cars with the 7-speed DCT.
BMW may have chopped 2 cylinders off the M3's power plant, but the enthusiasts should not have to worry. What you get with the inline 6 with the twin turbochargers is more torque, which means better performance and better fuel economy, and on top of that, you lose weight. It's a win-win all around. I'm Michael Harley.